plans to continue doing so while he attends Piedmont Technical College for a degree in heating and air conditioning. His favorite memories of GHS baseball are going to Georgetown for the IP Classic and winning region last season. His advice he leaves with his teammates: have fun and enjoy every game. I have enjoyed playing with all of you. To his coaches, thank you for your love and support for the last 6 years. It has been a privilege to be a part of this program. Number 3, Caden Poor. Number 4, Ryan Stone, son of J.R. Stone and Denise Hodges. Ryan is escorted tonight by his parents and his younger brother, Tanner. Ryan plays second, third, and shortstop. Ryan has been part of the baseball program at Greenwood High School for 4 years. Ryan has also participated in Young Life. Ryan plans to attend College of Charleston to pursue a degree in engineering. His favorite memories of GHS baseball are going to the IP Classic in Georgetown last season and when he squeezed a bunt to win a game against North Augusta. He leaves this advice to the players: have fun while you can, because it doesn't last long. Put in your best effort no matter what. Number 4, Ryan Stone. Number 5, Marnarian Chamberlain, also known as Pumpkin. Pumpkin is the son of Therese, Terrence, and Yolanda Carter. Pumpkin is escorted tonight by his parents. He has been a part of the baseball program at Greenwood High for 6 years. Marnarian is a utility player for the Eagles, playing infield and outfield, primarily in the outfield this season. Pumpkin has also played football and basketball while at GHS. Marnarian will attend Piedmont Technical College to pursue a degree in welding. His favorite memory of GHS baseball is when the team comes together to celebrate a win by doing backflips. He leaves this advice to his teammates: never take baseball for granted. You never know when it could be your last time playing. He leaves this for the coaches: to all coaches, continue being great. Number 5, Marnarian Chamberlain. Number 6, Christopher Smith, also known as Boogie. Boogie is the son of Heath and Charlotte Smith. He is escorted tonight by his parents. Boogie has been a part of the baseball program here at GHS for 6 years. He plays outfield and is also a right-handed pitcher. Christopher has also played travel ball since he was 8 years old. He has participated in chorus at GHS and is a member of the Interact Club and has participated in dual enrollment at Piedmont Technical College. Christopher plans to play post-20 baseball this summer. Christopher will attend Piedmont Technical College in the fall and pursue a degree in welding. His favorite baseball memory is his first varsity at-bat last season versus Greenville. He was subbed in to lead off the 7th inning with our team down 3 runs. He reached base and helped bring home an Eagle victory. He leaves to his teammates this: always encourage each other and be a good teammate. To his coaches, he leaves this: thank you to all of my coaches, my Little League coaches, my travel ball coaches, my C-team coaches, my JV coaches, and my varsity coaches. I loved every moment. Number 6, Christopher Boogie Smith. Number 7, Matt Murray, son of Greg and Jennifer Murray. Tonight, he is escorted by his parents and his grandmother, Carol Murray. Matt has been a part of the GHS baseball program for 6 years. Matt is an infielder and a right-handed pitcher. While at GHS, he has also played basketball for 2 years. Matt will attend Mars Hill University in the fall on a baseball scholarship. He is undecided as to what he will major in at this time. His favorite memory of playing at GHS is a game at home against the Red Raiders of Greenville. He says, "The game was tied in the bottom of the seventh. We got two runners on, and I'm up. I look at Coach Coates and says, 'Watch this.' And I hit a walk-off home run on the first pitch to win the game. My teammates and the crowd were screaming with excitement. I reached home plate, and TJ Aiken threw his helmet so high in the air, it hasn't come down yet." To his teammates, he leaves this advice: always stay focused on what's important in life and don't pay attention to the negativity. Keep your head down and your eyes up. He wants to thank coaches that have helped him through his journey, including his dad. Number 7, Matt Murray. Number 10, Bennett Erickson, son of Randy and Tracy Erickson. He is escorted by his parents and his sister, Anna Kate. Bennett has been a part of the baseball program for 6 years. He plays in the outfield. While at GHS, he has also been involved in Beta Club, National Honor Society, Young Life, FCA, and a Medical Scholarships Club, or Medical Scholars Club. Bennett was a junior marshal for graduation last year and is graduating in the top 3% of his class. He is a recipient of the Palmetto Fellow Scholarship. Bennett will be attending Clemson University in the fall and plans to major in biological science, pursuing a career as a physician. His favorite memory of playing baseball is going to Georgetown last season to play in the IP Classic. He leaves this advice to his teammates: stay committed and keep working, even when it gets hard. He also advises them to get in the weight room. To his coaches, he leaves this: thank you for all for putting everything y'all have into Greenwood baseball, spending every day with us, turning us into better players, but most importantly, better men. Coach Baker, when will I get my pen? Number 10, Bennett Erickson. Number 12, Caleb Burton, son of Shantrika Gilchrist. He is escorted tonight by his mom, his grandmother, Miss Cynthia Gilchrist, and his cousin, Carter Stevens. Caleb has played baseball for 2 years at GHS and is an outfielder. While at GHS, he has also played football and run track. Caleb plans to attend college and major in sports management. His favorite memory of GHS baseball was last year when he watched the team and his current teammates win the regional championship. To all underclassmen, he leaves this advice: always remember, adversity is preparation for greatness. To his coaches, he says, I'd like to thank Coach Baker and the entire coaching staff for giving me the opportunity to be a part of Greenwood baseball team again this season. Number 12, Caleb Burton. Number 15, Riley Latham, son of Mike and Annie Latham. He is escorted tonight by his parents and his brother, Jared Robinson. Riley has played baseball for GHS for 6 years, playing second base and as a right-handed pitcher. His future plans are undecided right now. One of his favorite memories is when C-Team won against Dutch Fort on the last day of baseball before COVID in 2020. Another favorite memory is playing our first home playoff game in many years and bringing it out all the black uniform for it. To his teammates, he says, don't just go through the motions. Do everything with a purpose. Even if it's the most boring drill, do it with purpose. Number 15, Riley Latham. Number 17, Braden Scott, son of Brad and Summer Scott. Braden is escorted by his parents and his brother, Kobe. Braden has been a part of GHS program for 5 years. Braden plays first base and is a right-handed pitcher. Braden enjoys fishing when he has time to do so. While at GHS, he has been enrolled in the Automotive Technology program. Next year, he plans to attend Piedmont Technical College. He hasn't yet decided what trade he wants to pursue. He also plans to continue working for Scott's Paving and Grading while attending Piedmont Tech. His favorite memory of GHS baseball is the trip to Georgetown for the IP Classic, from the bus rides to the games to the nights at the hotel hanging out as a team. That whole trip was one of the best memories I have. To his teammates, he leaves them this: baseball is a tough game, so have some confidence and believe in yourself and your boys beside you. Soak it all in and have fun while you are here and while you can. It'll be over before you know it. Number 17, Braden Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, give another round of your applause for your 2024 Greenwood High School baseball seniors.
Whether you're athletic or not, the Joint Chiropractor can help you with relief, recovery, and wellness. You bend, you reach, you lift, you twist. All of this affects your spinal alignment and ultimately your wellness. So whether you're an athlete or not, the Joint Chiropractor of Greenwood can help ease your pain and keep you at peak performance. Come visit us today and get your first consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. You'll love how you feel. We're the Joint Chiropractor. Find us in the shops at Publix Pavilion on Highway 72 Bypass in Greenwood.
Century Fire Protection is a leading and trusted solution for all types of fire protection systems and services, from sprinkler and extinguishers to alarms and special hazards. Century Fire can design, install, and service any fire protection system. Visit our website at centuryfp.com to contact our local Greenwood office so we can help you get started on your next fire protection project. When your community and country needs you, will you answer the call? Like you, we are proud members of the communities we call home. You may not know it, but we are your coworkers, friends, and fellow students. We are you, but when the call comes, we answer. If there's one thing we know, that it's as a team, there's nothing we can't achieve. With many career opportunities available, you can get an education in a field that is important to you, with unlimited opportunities to serve your country and serve in your hometown. To learn more about the South Carolina Army National Guard, call Tyler Platt at 803-667-1212.
Whether you're athletic or not, the Joint Chiropractor can help you with relief, recovery, and wellness. You bend, you reach, you lift, you twist. All of this affects your spinal alignment and ultimately your wellness. So whether you're an athlete or not, the Joint Chiropractor of Greenwood can help ease your pain and keep you at peak performance. Come visit us today and get your first consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. You'll love how you feel. We're the Joint Chiropractor. Find us in the shops at Publix Pavilion on Highway 72 Bypass in Greenwood.
Century Fire Protection is a leading and trusted solution for all types of fire protection systems and services. From sprinkler and extinguishers to alarms and special hazards, Century Fire can design, install, and service any fire protection system. Visit our website at centuryfp.com to contact our local Greenwood office so we can help you get started on your next
When your community
fire
and
protection
country
project.
needs you, will you answer
The call? Like you, we are proud members of the communities we call home. You may not know it, but we are your coworkers, friends, and fellow students. We are you, but when the call comes, we answer. If there's one thing we know, that it's as a team, there's nothing we can't achieve. With many career opportunities available, you can get an education in a field that is important to you, with unlimited opportunities to serve your country and serve in your hometown. To learn more about the South Carolina Army National Guard, call Tyler Platt at 803-667-1212.
Thank you for joining us again here at Eagle Park. Graham Simpson, Jim Still, J.R. Stone with you on the broadcast on YouTube. And we have a rivalry on this Monday afternoon. Greenwood taking on Lawrence in Game 2 of the season between these two teams. Greenwood started their regular season on the road at Ed Prescott Field, and now the Raiders make their trip down to Greenwood. Graham Simpson, Jim Still, J.R. Stone, Jim. Caden Poore on the mound. Last time he got a start was a week ago at Westside, where Westside started to get some hits against him, but he shut down a lot of good lineups this year.
He certainly has, and what a beautiful night for baseball. Low 60s and suns out at Chamber of Commerce today, and a bunch of seniors on the field getting the start for senior night, and none more deserving than Caden Poore, who's on the bump tonight, and he's got a dubious task in trying to contain this Lawrence Raiders offense, but let's see if he's up to the challenge.
Yeah, we've got the starting lineups now on the stream, so you can see the all-senior starting lineup for the Greenwood Eagles. No Landon Still leading off. It's going to be Ryan Stone, but of course, the center fielder for Lawrence, Zay Pulley, who's had a fantastic week last week, had a couple of home runs. And he's going to face Caden Poore to get things started here in this game. Lawrence, new region champs. They won 4A Region 2. That was over Greer, Riverside, Eastside, and Wade Hampton in that region. And an 8-3 region record.
Coach Patterson has built something really special up in Lawrence, and
there it is, Pulley up the middle. A single for Zay Pulley. It gets the Lawrence Raiders started.
you know, these two teams have played a lot of good baseball games in the last few years, and we've had some success here at Eagle Park. Has struggled over across the lake there, but should be in for a good contest tonight.
Caden Poore now dealing with Hunter Neighbors, the second baseman. He's swinging at the first pitch, lofts it into foul territory down the left field line, and it does go foul just beyond the bullpen of the Greenwood Eagles. Greenwood ended up finishing second in their region, 4A Region 1, easily took the crown. Greenwood 9-4 in region play, edged out Greenville, who ended up being number 3, which is one better than the preseason projection. So
there you go.
Greenwood trying to play some of their best baseball. Big week upcoming, and it starts right here at Eagle Park against Lawrence. Also a team that's ranked top 10 in the state, along with Lawrence, is North Augusta. They got two of them.
Busy week this week for the Eagles. And
runner goes. Was not a good exchange by Luke Hanna. The throw cut off before it goes to center field, but a stolen bag for Zay Pulley, and he's showing off the speed.
That's the problem with these guys. They got great team speed, especially Pulley in the leadoff spot. When he gets on, it's going to be imperative to control the running game tonight. That's going to be a very difficult task.
Ball and a strike to the second baseman, Hunter Neighbors. Pitch was inside.
Got to expect Lawrence to bunt right here with Neighbors. Very good speed out there. I'd be getting him over.
I think they're hitting away,
Yeah, it looks like it.
Got some good sticks on deck. Georgia Southern commit Bennett Edwards waiting on deck.
Swing and a foul tip into Luke Hanna's mid on the 2-1. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Caden Poore in search of his first out here in this first inning. Lawrence got it started with a Zay Pulley single, and now he's stolen second. That's where he stands now. His Neighbors at the plate. They're going to throw back to second, was spiked in the dirt. Karams all the way out to the outfield grass and left, but staying put with Zay Pulley.
He knew he was not there, so he gave it an extra grip, and that's why he spiked it. He knew the guy was not there to take the throw at the last second.
You mentioned it earlier, Graham. It's senior night, bunch of seniors starting. That's normally not in certain spots right now, and that was just some miscommunication.
Pitch to the plate, down and away, and it's a full count against Hunter Neighbors.
Probably a good thing he spiked it. Otherwise, Pulley would be on third.
When he spun around and Luke was not there, he knew that he had to grip it, and he spiked it. And that's all there is to it, and it saved him.
Neighbors called time.
First pitch tonight was brought to you by Carter Collision Center, located at 3901 US 25 in Hodges. We'll finish in just a second. Stop by for a free quote today or call 864-374-7848. It's your choice. Choose smarter. Call Carter.
Top of the first, full count against Hunter Neighbors. Pulley's at second base. Poor in search of his first out. Here it is. And it's a foul ball at the plate. Went off the right toe of Neighbors. He'll have to walk it off. And the count remains 3-2.
So the right side of the infield tonight has Riley Latham and Braden Scott. Good players in their own right, but not normal starters in critical positions tonight. And let's see how that factors in.
Yeah, let's take another peek at the starting lineup. It's mainly the same thing you've seen for Lawrence last couple of games, and for Greenwood, amount of changes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. In there for a called strike 3. Down goes Neighbors by way of the K, and there's 1 gone in the first.
Really good location on that pitch by Poor. Not sure what Neighbors is arguing about, but nice job of hitting the spot, and he's going to have to do that all night tonight.
He knew he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar there. That was just a cutter right over that inside corner.
There's Bennett Edwards. Georgia Southern commit fouls the first one away. Man, has he had a season. And to win the region championship, the last game that Lawrence had played, he was 2 for 3 with a double and 6 runs batted in.
Wow. Yeah, he's got guys that get on base, and he does his job as well. I've seen Bennett play a long time. He's just a really good baseball player.
On both sides of the field as well.
Gritty. Always is going to be competing. I mean, there's no quit in that kid.
Waves through the 0-1 now. Poor has Edwards down, no balls and 2 strikes with 1 out here in the first.
Got to be careful here. I wouldn't flirt with the strike zone at all.
0-2, high and away.
Good pitch.
Very good pitch.
Bennett with high baseball IQ, he's not going to go chasing.
And that's kind of Caden's MO. He's gotten ahead so many times this year and missed over the plate. And hopefully he can learn that lesson and apply it here.
Might set up that back foot slider that Caden uses. That's right back to the plate. Goes off the glove of Poor, and it's going to be a tough play, and it's thrown away. It'll score a run for Zay Pulley, who comes home. It was the second baseman, Riley Latham, the senior, getting the start, and he overthrew it when he should have 8, and now Lawrence have a 1-run lead.
Can't really blame him. He hadn't started at second all year. Just tough play to be thrown in that position and get a ball like that was deflected off the pitcher's glove.
Number 5, Asher Goss.
Yep. Probably should have.
You got to really come in hard and make that play.
Yep.
I mean, that's a ground ball to second base. Kind of in a no man's area right there. You got to make a good throw across your body while you're moving, but you know.
It's early.
Here's Asher Goss, Flodar commit, known more for his dealings on the mound, but he's DH a lot this year for Lawrence, has really good numbers at the plate. He's got 1 on, 1 out, and a 1-0 lead for Lawrence. Big hack and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Another really good hitter right here you need to stay away from.
Pinch runner over there for Edwards. And I imagine he has good speed. And they'll be looking to take off towards second here in just a pitch or 2.
And that's Z. Williams, who's pitch running for Edwards at first. And he takes off. Excuse me, swing down to third. Ryan Stone flings it across the diamond in time, and there's 2 away. And it was Williams who moved up to second base.
Now batting first baseman, number
Good
22.
pitch, big out there.
Bridget.
This is the number 7 team in the state, according to Prep Baseball, South Carolina Prep Baseball. They went deep into playoffs last year. This is an experienced veteran team in Lawrence, and Greenwood's going to have to play their A-plus game here tonight.
2 outs facing the 5-hole hitter, Owen Pridgeon. Caden Poor still on the mound, still dealing with a runner in scoring position. And he deals a first pitch strike into Pridgeon.
Pridgeon got a lot of pop in his bat from previous series here. Very good hitter for Lawrence.
He likes at batting at Eagle Park, rolls that one over foul. But he had a night to forget when these two teams played the first time this season at Prescott Field. He was 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts against Greenwood in their only matchup up to this point. Well, he's looking to smell some blood here in the first inning. Caden Boers ahead 0-2 once again to the third straight batter. And he cleans them away with a swing and a miss. Only 1 run scored for Lawrence in the first. Greenwood will head to the plate in the bottom half. Stay with us on YouTube.
Whether you're athletic or not, the Joint Chiropractor can help you with relief, recovery, and wellness. You bend, you reach, you lift, you twist. All of this affects your spinal alignment and ultimately your wellness. So whether you're an athlete or not, the Joint Chiropractor of Greenwood can help ease your pain and keep you at peak performance. Come visit us today and get your first consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. You'll love how you feel. We're the Joint Chiropractor. Find us in the shops at Publix Pavilion on Highway 72 Bypass in Greenwood.
Century Fire Protection is a leading and trusted solution for all types of fire protection systems and services. From sprinkler and extinguishers to alarms and special hazards, Century Fire can design, install, and service any fire protection system. Visit our website at centuryfp.com to contact our local Greenwood office so we can help you get started on your next fire protection project.
Welcome back to Eagle Park. It is 1-0 Lawrence after the top of the first. We're going to show you that Greenwood lineup one more time as the Eagles will start off with Ryan Stone, Luke Godwin, and Marnarian Chamberlain. All 3 seniors line up exclusively of seniors. And they will be facing Ryland Paxton on the mound for Lawrence. The first time they've seen Paxton this year. Last time these two teams met up, it was Jordan Hudson who had a great start. The lefty really shut down Greenwood after a shaky first. And now they're facing Ryland Paxton. And it starts with Ryan Stone.
It's a really good pitching staff, Graham. They've got some arms and they're deep.
Stone takes the first one for a strike. It was a fastball in from Paxton.
Very good velo right there.
It is a good fuzz fastball. Really zips by. That one was outside, and it's a ball and a strike into Ryan Stone. After the injuries to Jaden Adams and Matt Murray, it was Ryan Stone who excelled in that 2-hole. Now with Landon Still being a junior and out of the lineup, the leadoff spot's something where Ryan Stone has played it a couple times this year. And just like in Lawrence earlier this season, it's a leadoff single for Ryan Stone.
Yeah, great piece of hit, and good to see Ryan lead off the game on senior night. Much like the Raiders did, we were fortunate to only get out of that, or to get out of the top of the first, giving up only 1 run. And let's see if we can muster together a run, and let's see how aggressive we're going to be on the base paths with Bennett Edwards behind the plate. It will be a challenge tonight, unlike many we've seen all year.
Definitely. Bennett's very good back there, very quick. Will throw behind runners in a heartbeat. First baseman's always looking in at Bennett.
Yeah, Owen Pridgeon and Bennett Edwards have a great rapport.
So that places a premium on execution, getting the bunts down and
definitely
making good reads on balls in the dirt.
Yeah, I would expect Greenwood to bunt right here. Just like I said, Lawrence should do, but they trusted Luke to swing this time.
Well, I mean, Luke's, with the lineup we got tonight, he's about the only power we got, so you don't want to take the bat out of his hands.
There's the 1-1. Big curve left upstairs, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
The way we've been up and down, I'm kind of thinking leadoff batter gets on. Let's get him over there.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Ryan Stone with just a 2-step leadoff first. That pitch downstairs, and it's 3-1 to Luke Godwin. He's taken a couple of good pitches.
Yeah, that was very close right there.
Defense playing straight up for Lawrence. Runner at first for Greenwood. Here's a 3-1 from Paxton, and that's poked foul.
Running in on his hands. Looked like it may have been ball 4,
Yeah.
but Luke liked it.
Yeah,
now, if he gets on, we're definitely butting.
If Luke catches that pitch early, he hits it over that pole. That was a good pitch to hit.
With the foul ball, it's a full count between Paxton and Godwin. And Godwin fouls the next pitch off as well.
Really starting to bust him in.
Yeah.
If I was Luke, I'd get way up on the plate right here.
He's trying to pitch over the inner part of the plate, control that area, and that's going to open up the entire dish.
Well, the fastball has worked for Paxton from the stretch. Uses the curve and misses inside for ball 4.
I think that surprised the umpire. Must have been a little high.
It
We'll
was.
take
It come in high.
Did it?
did. It was just a hair high.
Hey, we'll take it, man.
Nah, it froze Luke. He was dead.
It froze more than Luke. Hey, now you bunt. You got to bunt them over, get second and third, and play fundamental baseball right here. You got to get the bunt down. This is going to be a critical key to the game tonight. Greenwood can execute in moments like this.
Here's Marnarian Chamberlain swinging away. He doesn't take the pitch. It was upstairs. Has no signs of bunting here. You got Ryan Stone at second base. At first is Luke Godwin after he took the walk. Throw back to second in there with a slide is Stone.
We can get a lot more right there. That move right there was way slow. Let's put a little bit more pressure. There you go, Ryan.
1-0 count into Chamberlain. Punkin takes that for a strike.
I know what coach is thinking, with this Lawrence lineup. It's going to be a high-scoring game. They're going to put up runs on this part. But I think it's critical in a 1-0 game in a series that's been dominated by Lawrence. You've got to answer. And the best way to do that here is to put pressure on the defense, move the runners over.
Yeah.
We got a red-hot Luke Hanna behind him, and we get the guys at second and third. Could be a 3-1 game.
The 1-1. Chamberlain right back up the middle of base hit. They're going to send Ryan Stone. Throw comes in from Pulley. It is offline. Eagles tie it up. Out at third. No, safe is Godwin. He got under the slide.
Big
and
hit.
The Eagles.
Well, that worked too. Good piece of hitting. 2 hits already by the Eagles. And Chamberlain's been hitting the ball all year in big moments. Let's see if we can keep it going.
And now here is Luke Hanna. Last week against Pickens, he was a nightmare. 4 of 6, had a home run, a double, 3 runs batted in, and took 2 walks. He's got 2 home runs since April 10th. He's batting with 2 runners in scoring position and nobody out. What a week Luke Hanna had against Pickens as he takes the first one upstairs. Greenwood is equalized in the bottom of the first. Still nobody out. Chamberlain at second. Godwin at third, who is somehow safe. Wave and a miss there from Hanna.
I tell you what, a good throw there would have probably got us at home, but I like the aggressiveness on the base pads. You have to make them make that throw there. And it was up the line, and we were fortunate.
Good job by Punkin staying in there and hitting that ball right where it came from.
Hey, you need contact here. You got the middle infield conceding a run on a ground ball. You got the corners pinched in. You just got to get contact somewhere in the middle of the field.
There's the 1-2. Hanna takes it right above his face. Counts even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. It was the RBI single for Punkin Chamberlain that plated Greenwood's first run. He's now standing at second base. Hanna takes that right at his fist, and it's ball 3.
I'm with you, Jim. Just a little contact on that right side. Just a little contact. That's all we need. We do not need that big swing.
Still nobody out. A full count into Luke Hanna. Latham on deck. The pitch. Foul tipped into the mid of Edwards. And that's out number 1 for the Raiders in this inning.
Big strikeout.
Now
there.
batting for your Eagles, second baseman, number 15, Riley Latham.
Been impressed with Paxton early. That's first out, but he's throwing it hard. He got a nice velo, and Greenwood just came out very aggressively.
See if Latham can catch up to the velo. Well, he gets a breaking pitch on the first offering, and it's upstairs.
If he starts locating that pitch right there, he's going to get dangerous. That's the one he's missing in the arsenal. He's falling behind because he cannot locate that first pitch. Then he comes right back with that fastball.
Latham was waiting on it, fouled it away. It's now 1-1.
You got to shorten up, guys. You got to shorten up. Just get the ball in play. Ground ball at the middle scores a run.
Well, they're opened up like they're trying to hit it over that G.
Paxton low on the 1-1. Now 2 balls and a strike. Still 1 out. Chamberlain at second. Godwin at third. Chance for Greenwood to try and take the lead in the bottom of the first. Latham a swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Too big, too big. Shorten up.
The 2-2 on its way. Swing and a miss. Ryland Paxton blowing it by Latham, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting for your Eagles, pitcher number 3, Caden Poor.
All right, another big opportunity. I just feel like the Eagles need more than a run here. We need more than just to answer. We got a golden opportunity. We can still do it with 2 outs, but it's going to take a base hit now.
It's the pitcher, Caden Poor, to the plate. 2 away in the first. Greenwood have 2 runners on, second and third. There's the 1-0 pitch to Poor. Caden has to arch his back out the way, 2-0. And now Edwards will have a chat with his starter, Paxton.
I'm Baker right here. I'm saying, look, sit on this pitch. It's the best one you get all game. He's behind. He's not going to walk the bases loaded. Sit in there and drive this pitch.
Good job by Bennett, the catcher there. After striking out 2, he noticed his pitcher's trying to overthrow just a little bit, get a little bit more giddy up on his fastball, went out there and told him and reminded him that his stuff's good enough. Just stick to it.
Come on, Pukaverl.
Caden Poor has a hitter's count. The 2-0 unleashed from Paxton. And he fouled it away, 2-1. 2 strikeouts in a row for Ryland Paxton, as you mentioned, Jim. Both of them swinging. He's already given up 2 hits, singles to Stone and Chamberlain. On the ground at third. Nice stop by Coker. Across the diamond in time to Pridgeon. And that'll retire the side in the first. Both teams score a run in the first inning here at Eagle Park. We got a good one. Stay tuned on YouTube from Greenwood, South Carolina.
When your community and country needs you, will you answer the call? Like you, we are proud members of the communities we call home. You may not know it, but we are your coworkers, friends, and fellow students. We are you, but when the call comes, we answer. If there's one thing we know, that it's as a team, there's nothing we can't achieve. With many career opportunities available, you can get an education in a field that is important to you, with unlimited opportunities to serve your country and serve in your hometown. To learn more about the South Carolina Army National Guard, call Tyler Platt at 803-667-1212.
Back at Eagle Park, we played 1 here with the Lawrence Raiders. Greenwood Eagles knotted at 1 each. Don't strike out. Jumpstart into your career at the Premier Life Skills School in Greenwood County. That's the Russell Technology Center. Your future awaits you today. Surrender Cobra says, go Eagles. Find the next Surrender Cobra show by going to their website, surrendercobraband.com. Also, American Legion Baseball posts 20 is back this summer. Tryouts begin in mid-May, and you can catch all the action at Legion Stadium here in Greenwood. For more information, contact Ty Vines at 864-407-8876. And he gave us some free T-shirts the other night.
He sure did, and some stickers. We got one here at our
That's
booth.
right.
It's 1-1 between Greenwood and Lawrence. Leading off the second inning is Ben Willis, the shortstop for the Raiders. Caden Poor gave up a hit and a run that was unearned in the first. Off speed, lofted to left. There is Bennett Erickson to make the grab.
Nice play.
Really got out there on him quick. Good job by Bennett to react and get to that ball quickly.
That creates the first out of the second. Here's Avery Madden, the right fielder. Madden takes inside, strike one for Caden Poor.
How'd your pickleball tournament go, Jim?
Hey, man, we were very fortunate. We won the doubles and fortunate enough to win the mixed doubles.
Money well spent for you.
It was a nice day for a good cause.
Nice little weekend.
Yeah.
It was.
It was an early morning for you, too.
It was.
Out there at 8 a.m. at
8
K-Wood.
a.m. 7:30. Got there and warmed up a little bit.
0-2 to Madden, swing and a miss.
Let's talk about Caden Poor for a second. Gives up a leadoff single and a run in the first, but since then, no hits. Has really settled in and pitched well. And let's see if he can continue this as the 8-hole hitting Coker, third baseman, who made a nice play to end the Eagles first and keep us knotted at 1.
Fouls that off. 4 days ago against Wade Hampton, Coleman Coker had a home run. That was in a victory to help seal the region title for Lawrence. That is a good bat to have at your 8-hole.
Yeah, they can swing it, man.
There it is to left field, a base hit with 2 away. That'll keep the line moving to Jaire Brown, the left fielder. So after 2 quick outs, Caden Poor have to deal with a runner at first.
And guys, that's the big advantage Lawrence has here tonight. Nothing against Luke Hanna. He's a quality catcher, but Lawrence has a Division I catcher in Bennett Edwards, and they can really control the running game. And let's see if we can control this running game here after the 1-out single and keep that runner over at first.
It's Jaire Brown. 0-1 pitch to him. On the ground to short. Godwin able to go. The shortcut to second. Latham snags in the third out of the inning. So after giving up the 2-out single, Caden Poor able to clean up the mess as the Lawrence Raiders go scoreless in the top half of the second. Home half of the second coming up after this on YouTube. Stay with us from Eagle Park.
Whether you're athletic or not, the Joint Chiropractor can help you with relief, recovery, and wellness. You bend, you reach, you lift, you twist. All of this affects your spinal alignment and ultimately your wellness. So whether you're an athlete or not, the Joint Chiropractor of Greenwood can help ease your pain and keep you at peak performance. Come visit us today and get your first consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. You'll love how you feel. We're the Joint Chiropractor. Find us in the shops at Publix Pavilion on Highway 72 Bypass in Greenwood.
Century Fire Protection is a leading and trusted solution for all types of fire protection systems and services. From sprinkler and extinguishers to alarms and special hazards, Century Fire can design, install, and service any fire protection system. Visit our website at centuryfp.com to contact our local Greenwood office so we can help you get started on your next fire protection project.
Welcome back to Eagle Park. Paxton still on the mound for the second inning against this Greenwood lineup that'll feature 7, 8, 9 in the order. It's a 1-1 ball game. Caden Poor is able to keep Lawrence scoreless in the second. See if Greenwood can try and take advantage and take control of the lead here in this inning.
Now batting for your Eagles, left fielder.
Yeah, a little bit of a mixed bag in the first inning. Greenwood elected to be aggressive early, and it paid off. They stayed aggressive, and that kind of worked against us in the latter part of that inning as we went strikeout. And let's see what Greenwood does here in the bottom of the second.
Here's Bennett Erickson, the left fielder. Fouls the first pitch off the fastball from Paxton, which he's been using primarily as his strike pitch. And it's worked for him other than giving up 2 hits in the first. Came back to strike out Luke Hanna and Riley Latham. No, the curve has been his problem. We talked about it in the last inning, JR. If he can locate that pitch, he's going to be tough. But
yeah, he likes to throw that pitch early, and if he's had a hard time locating it, but the fastball has been there.
that went off the plate as well. 2 balls and a strike to Erickson.
I really think we should have got 3 runs in that first inning.
If and buts were candy and nuts, right?
Now 3-1. You got to be sitting fastball here. Hitters count for Erickson. Greenwood's done a good job in the last week of getting the leadoff man aboard. And that's a strike on the inside. Erickson was already on his way to first.
That was inside the box. So,
yeah. Here's Rylan Paxton set to deliver his 3-2. And that's ball 4 downstairs.
All right, so Greenwood got some speed on the base pads, and Bennett Erickson, nice job by him drawing a walk. Let's see, 1-1 ball game, and you kind of get a feel for a game as the game progresses, and it still feels like it's probably going to be a higher scoring game, but I just think we need to let Lawrence play from behind a little bit. Don't you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the bunting right here, getting Bennett to second base. So that's what I would call right here.
Maybe he'll take off. Here is the bunt attempt. Scott pulls it back, and Erickson just in the nick of time back to first base off the throw from Edwards.
Bennett Edwards really jumps instinctively into a play better than you've never seen. I mean, his reaction time with a ball like that is very quick.
That's a Sun Belt catcher right there.
We really got to do our homework on the bases out there.
Yeah, we got to win some of these battles, though, if we want to compete tonight. We got to find a way to get men in scoring position.
Bunt has popped up over the press box.
Got to execute, and, this is part of the game. We keep coming back to it, but big part of the game. If you want to knock off teams like Lawrence, you got to execute.
Especially when you have a really elite pitching. In order to have a chance with elite pitching, you've got to play small ball.
And you got to be bold. We were bold in the first inning, and it paid off early. But
yeah, I agree.
We may have stuck with it too long there, but it gives you a chance.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Scott still showing bunt. Pulls back that time. It's a strike, and it's 2-2 now. And now you really got to ask yourself what's next. Still nobody out. Scott's going to be swinging away at the 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Oh, my word.
3-2.
Not sure where that one
really
was.
Great pitch.
That was a good pitch. Blues having a doozy already. Here's the 3-2 in from Paxton. Fastball on the outside, a called strike 3, a backwards K will be the first out.
We cannot look at 2 pitches that good back to back late in the count. Cannot do that.
Center fielder number 6.
Just a great job by their guy hitting the spot. And you're right though, JR. You got to be aggressive, and you're gonna pull off an upset late tonight.
9-hole hitter Boogie Smith. 1 out, 1 on. First pitch in for a strike right beneath the letters of the jersey. Infield defense has been good thus far for Lawrence. That's another strike on the inside, 0-2.
We got a little bit more aggressive up there. I mean, he's close.
There comes the off speed and a 3-pitch strikeout for Paxton, and second out of the inning.
That was a good pitch sequence there by Paxton.
Eagles, third baseman, number 4.
You know, he throws so many fastballs, he can get you off balance, and those fastballs also help control the running game. You can't really be aggressive on the base paths like you want to be.
Back to the top of the order. Stone looks at a first pitch curve. 2 outs. Bennett Erickson on first. We have yet to see him take off and steal. Another off speed. Good frame by Bennett Edwards.
Pitcher has a long, deliberate pickoff move. I'd like to see Edwards put a little bit more pressure on him to get his mind off that pitch.
1-1, a fastball popped up right side. Pridgeon, the first baseman, near the fence, makes the grab. Third out of the inning will conclude the second for Greenwood as Stone pops up. Still a 1-1 score as we are here at Eagle Park. We'll have the third inning coming up after this. Stay with us on YouTube.
When your community and country needs you, will you answer the call? Like you, we are proud members of the communities we call home. You may not know it, but we are your coworkers, friends, and fellow students. We are you, but when the call comes, we answer. If there's one thing we know, that it's as a team, there's nothing we can't achieve. With many career opportunities available, you can get an education in a field that is important to you, with unlimited opportunities to serve your country and serve in your hometown. To learn more about the South Carolina Army National Guard, call Tyler Platt at 803-667-1212. Century Fire Protection is a leading and trusted solution for all types of fire protection systems and services. From sprinkler and extinguishers to alarms and special hazards, Century Fire can design, install, and service any fire protection system. Visit our website at centuryfp.com to contact our local Greenwood office so we can help you get started on your next fire protection project.
Back here at Eagle Park, it is a 1-1 score. Caden Poore still on the mound. If you're just joining us, it was 2 runs in this game, one in the top of the first, one in the bottom of the first. Nothing in the second. We're about to start the third. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Feel free to enter the chat box. Tell us where you're watching from. I'm sure we got a lot of Eagle Nation in here tonight for Senior Night at Greenwood High.
Sure we do. We got some loyal listeners, and we appreciate them, all of them. And now Caden Poore's got to go back through this lineup for the second time, and let's see what he can do.
There's a strike to Zay Pulley, and it's 0-2.
Getting cold over there, JR?
I can feel it. It's going to drop when that sun gets out of here.
It was 64 degrees and sunny at time the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Caden Poore gets another K. This time it's Zay Pulley, who had a single in the first. He's the victim his second time around.
Now batting second baseman, number 6, Hunter Neighbors.
Hunter Neighbors was the first strikeout of the game. Struck out looking to Caden Poore. Swings through the first pitch.
I could tell Pookie has gotten into his rhythm. He's sitting there waiting on the batter to get in the box, and when he's like that, he's got it.
Lofted to center field. Coming in is Christopher Smith. No problem for the second out.
Pookie's thrown, I think that was his 32nd pitch, 27 strikes. So I would say he's dialed in tonight.
For sure.
Edwards.
Whenever he's standing up there ready and they're out of the box, I can tell he's feeling himself.
Got to be careful here, though.
Well, this is where you want to face Bennett Edwards. Nobody on base and with
Definitely.
2 outs.
Great point right there.
Caden Poore has really put himself in a good position by retiring Pulley and Neighbors to start off the inning. Edwards didn't chase down low, and he takes inside for strike 1.
Good pitch.
Maybe that's why Baker is reluctant on pulling the trigger on the bunt calls, because can't bunt. We can't get it down.
Well, that's a good point. I thought you made a great point, too.
That is lofted to center. It's shallow. Fighting the sun is Christopher Smith, and Boogie makes the grab. 2 flyouts to center field for Lawrence as the top of their order goes down 1, 2, 3. in the top of the third. Efficient work by Caden Poor. The bats will go to the plate when we come back. It's a 1-1 score here from Eagle Park.
Whether you're athletic or not, the Joint Chiropractor can help you with relief, recovery, and wellness. You bend, you reach, you lift, you twist. All of this affects your spinal alignment and ultimately your wellness. So whether you're an athlete or not, the Joint Chiropractor of Greenwood can help ease your pain and keep you at peak performance. Come visit us today and get your first consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. You'll love how you feel. We're the Joint Chiropractor. Find us in the shops at Publix Pavilion on Highway 72 Bypass in Greenwood.
When your community and country needs you, will you answer the call? Like you, we are proud members of the communities we call home. You may not know it, but we are your coworkers, friends, and fellow students. We are you, but when the call comes, we answer. If there's one thing we know, that it's as a team, there's nothing we can't achieve. With many career opportunities available, you can get an education in a field that is important to you, with unlimited opportunities to serve your country and serve in your hometown. To learn more about the South Carolina Army National Guard, call Tyler Platt at 803-667-1212.
Don't strike out. Jump start into your career at the premier life skills school in Greenwood County. That would be the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where your future awaits you today. Whether you want to get college or career ready, we have all your needs at the Technology Center. Surrender Cobra says, "Go Eagles." Find the next Surrender Cobra show by going to their website, surrendercobraband.com. Also, American Legion Post 20 baseball is back this summer. Trials begin in mid-May, and you can catch all the action at Legion Stadium here in Greenwood. For more information, contact Ty Vines at 864-407-8876. And we hope to have some Raiders and Eagles play together on the Post 20 team this year.
That's right. We were talking to Ty Vines in the last game against Pickens, and he said that there's a couple schools in the area he was pulling from. Two of them for sure, Greenwood and Lawrence. Trying to get the top talent in the area as Luke Godwin skies one into left center. It's shallow. It'll stay in the park. Jaire Brown comes in to make the grab. He went a long way, covered a lot of grass to collect the first out of the bottom of the third.
Yeah, good job by the left fielder making the call, being aggressive with that.
Now batting for your Eagles,
Good communication
right
that you don't
fielder,
always see at this level.
Arnarian.
Big out to start the inning. But I want to go back to what JR said. You know, when we do get runners on base, I think it's imperative that we show the at least the ability to try to steal some bases, because the pitcher's getting too comfortable out there. If the running game's not a threat, it allows that pitcher to get much more settled in than it does when it is a threat.
Yeah. And it's something Greenwood hasn't even attempted in the game.
Well, he's struggling first pitch of each at bat, and he hadn't got ahead at all. And for us to get on base and put some little mental pressure on him would probably open the gates to some good pitches for us to hit.
That was filthy there from Paxton. Ball and 2 strikes, 1 out against Chamberlain. Another off speed.
It's like 4 in a row.
Yeah, that's the only pitch he's thrown in this AB. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Building confidence, get Marnarian chased.
He's going to throw it again.
That fastball in the dirt. It's a full count into Punkin Chamberlain. Crowd getting rowdy here tonight.
Punkin has become a hard out, if you hadn't noticed this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, in years past, Punkin would look at a lot of good pitches, but he's really changed his approach.
1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch to Punkin. Off speed in for a called strike 3. Curveball was working all AB, and he's able to get his second out of the inning.
Just a great location. If you're a batter, if you're the hitter there, you just really got to set back, wait on it, and shoot that ball backside to right field.
It's kind of nice seeing these pitchers get lathered up a little bit into this game and see them both perform really high level. I'd like to see some of our batters, you know, get back to basics and let's slap a little bit and get the ball down.
Paxton's a true sophomore,
which is impressive. He looks a lot bigger than that. He's got a lot lower body strength out there. I mean, I can see his build. He's a lot bigger than a sophomore's supposed to be.
Was he about 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah, he's having a great start thus far.
Solid base. Good curveball there.
Strong bottom half. He's strong.
Next thing for him, probably developing a third pitch, a changeup, and still cranking up that velo. He's got a couple years to work on that as he hits Luke Hanna in the elbow. Hanna will go over to first.
He about had it in the first bat, about hitting the right in the hand.
Yeah, we can't afford any more injuries.
Now batting for your Eagles, second baseman.
Hey, send Landon out there to run for
We
him.
do have Rhett Brown sitting in there, so we
There we go.
covered at catcher.
We might see our first attempt at a stolen base.
No more pitchers.
Landon Still is usually the everyday first baseman / center fielder on the pinch run.
Highly ranked pickleball father.
Yeah, that's what we're hearing. I wonder what Jim Still's pickleball PG is.
Have you seen his card? They got his card out.
Stop it.
Tops,
Big
rookie
tournament,
card.
big tournament this weekend. You know, if we win that one, we might get a card. Smash in
I
Greenwood.
thought you was going to say Schmedium.
Here's Riley Latham with 2 away, 1 on. First pitch down below the knees.
Don't hate because I choose to
I
stay
love
in
it.
shape.
Man, I love you. I think you're awesome, dude. I want to go watch you play pickleball.
Here's the 1-0. Still takes off. Pitch was downstairs. It was a laser from Edwards, but beating it is Landon Still with a head first slide.
That's what you got to do. We've been harping on it the entire game, but you got to take that chance, and you got to make Bennett, who made a great throw down there, but you got to plant the seed also with the pitcher. So now he's thinking these guys can steal on me now.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got it in his mind. And then he misses high with the curveball.
Yep.
It's all part of it.
That's it's all connected.
And if we got that bunt game working, it doesn't matter where he throws it. We can manipulate the situation.
2-1. Spiked in the dirt. And you can tell that the mind games are starting to linger for the sophomore.
Yeah, he does not
Yep.
like that speedy out there.
That's right. That's right. And you know, big part of the game.
We're tied up at 1, 2 out in the bottom of the third inning. 3-1 pitch, fouled at the plate. It's 3-2. Big pitch coming up here. And as Riley Latham struck out his first time up. 5 strikeouts in the game for Ryland Paxton. He's given up just 1 run. Here's the 3-2. In the dirt all the way to the backstop. Landon Still will advance 90 feet to third. And at first base is Latham. He's going to take off to second. The throw down past the bag. Landon Still comes in to score. How about that?
Hey, Brent Venables used to say pressure burst the pipes. Well, in this case, speed burst the pipes. It made them get out of character
Now
there.
batting for your
You don't
Eagles,
see that out of
pitcher
Bennett
number
Edwards.
3.
He forgot that Landon was over at third, and they throw down to get Riley Latham and basically give us a free run.
Sometimes all that talent kind of bites you because you are trying to be ultra aggressive to end the inning right there. And if Riley gets picked off, I'm not real happy.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
Landon's standing over at third base and we've got him over there. But we got lucky.
It was a great mind game there that the Eagles were able to win.
Good job by Riley Latham by pushing.
Being on the same page with Landon Still. Good frame there from Edwards. Gets a strike on the outside.
Well, this game is about taking advantage of opportunities, and you know that was a good job by Greenwood there, and let's see if we can make it hurt more.
0-2 curve, missed high and tight, and it's 1-2. 2 out, 1 runner at second base. It is Riley Latham who advanced there on the throw after he took a walk on a full count pitch. Poor takes upstairs. That's ball 2. He grounded to third his first time up.
Well, these two guys from Lawrence have been calibrated all night, and it just takes speed on the base
Riley
pass.
needs to be careful right here.
2-2 has popped up foul. We'll do it again. Greenwood able to take the lead on a wild pitch, and then a throw from Edwards that went to second, a little too strong, allowed Landon Still to score. 2-2. Runner takes off. It's a slow roller to the shortstop Willis. Not a good exchange, but he was able to get the pick by Owen Pridgeon. What a play by the first baseman, Pridgeon. And that'll retire the side in the third. Greenwood able to tack on one more on some fantastic base running from Landon Still. They have a 1-run lead. We'll head to the 4th after this. Stay with us on YouTube.
Century Fire Protection is a leading and trusted solution for all types of fire protection systems and services, from sprinkler and extinguishers to alarms and special hazards. Century Fire can design, install, and service any fire protection system. Visit our website at centuryfp.com to contact our local Greenwood office so we can help you get started on your next fire protection project. When your community and country needs you, will you answer the call? Like you, we are proud members of the communities we call home. You may not know it, but we are your coworkers, friends, and fellow students. We are you, but when the call comes, we answer. If there's one thing we know, that it's as a team, there's nothing we can't achieve. With many career opportunities available, you can get an education in a field that is important to you, with unlimited opportunities to serve your country and serve in your hometown. To learn more about the South Carolina Army National Guard, call Tyler Platt at 803-667-1212.
Welcome back to Eagle Park. It is 2-1 for the Greenwood Eagles over Lawrence. They were just able to score one in the last half inning. We're going to enter the 4th. 4, 5, and 6 due up for Lawrence in the middle of their order. I want to thank you guys for tuning in on this Monday evening. See a lot of you in the chat box. We advise you to comment, like, and subscribe to the GHS Baseball Live YouTube channel. Still got a couple more games left in the season before we head to the playoffs. We'll have all the action here on the YouTube channel.
We'll probably have a good Lawrence crowd tonight.
Yes.
I know they're very proud of their team, and they're familiar with our broadcast. We certainly appreciate those guys taking the time to tune in tonight. You got a quality baseball club, and they're a pleasure to watch.
How many we got looking at us?
We got 26 right now.
26.
Live.
100.
Almost.
2,600.
It's a long discussion between Asher Goss and our home plate umpire in between the inning, and Torrey Patterson, who's the head coach for the Raiders.
I was anxious to see Luke Hanna back out there because he took a pretty nasty ball to the – thought maybe it may have been his elbow, but I think it missed the elbow. We can't afford any more injuries there. Of course, Matt Murray, our senior all-everything, is out probably for the remainder of the senior year. He took a ball to the wrist up at Greenville and broke his wrist, and we don't want anything like that happen tonight.
And it's been a lot of injuries this year for the Eagles. Jaden Adams, Matt Murray, a couple headliners from that. But
those are two big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's two of our main veins. And when you lose those guys got to step up. And these guys have stepped up. Some of them stepped up, and I'm proud of them.
Playing hard tonight in front of a capacity crowd. Lawrence brought over a nice contingent of fans.
What's the problem going? What we got going on here? We got an umpire going to the bathroom or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure
I think they're wanting to play pickleball. And
no, the umpire's coming out the stands up there.
Yeah, I believe our umpire had to go to the potty.
He had to go get another mask because we have a malfunction on the mask behind the plate. So we definitely got to keep this guy safe.
Yeah.
You will definitely get hurt back there without good equipment. So I believe
So they had to go to the equipment bag.
we had a malfunction with the
So
apparel.
I would say that mask the umpires using had a malfunction.
I think he's fixed it.
Well, both umpires bring all their gear to every game just in case there is a change.
Yep.
So the guy, if you're not even doing home plate that night, you still bring your home plate gear just in case something malfunctions, or if home plate umpire gets sick or injured for whatever reason, you got to take over.
I think he got it fixed when he was out there looking for his, so I hope he's good.
So Asher Goss will lead off the 4th. And Caden Poore misses on his first pitch. He had a 1-2-3 third. Looking to build on that.
It was a strike on Benedict Erickson earlier.
Tell you what, he's being very efficient tonight. Both pitchers threw 3 innings. Caden Poore has only thrown 37 pitches. His counterpart, Paxson, has thrown 71.
Goss calls time. Owen Pridgeon, Ben Willis. 2 up in the inning. 1-1. That is hit right to Riley Latham at second base. Caught it on a line for the first out of the inning.
Good job by sitting there and waiting on it.
Good
Now
job
batting
by
first
Riley.
baseman, number 22, Owen Pridgeon.
Looked like a seasoned veteran out there
He
at
sure
second
did.
base.
Went down low. Looked like Steve Sachs. You guys don't know anything about Steve Sachs, do you?
Pedroia.
I know Pedroia. Here's Owen Pridgeon.
Steve Sachs played for the Dodgers a long time back in the 80s.
Caden Poore deals a strike.
That is a nasty pitch right there.
It is.
Sachs got where he couldn't throw the ball to first. from
Inside
second.
right here, Caden.
Got the
Go
yips.
inside.
Oh, gosh.
Good pitch, Caden.
And again, no call down in the zone. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Foul ball makes it a ball and 2 strikes. Owen Pridgeon struck out his last time up. That makes him 0 for 4 with 4 Ks against Greenwood this year.
Oh, you just jinxed it.
Yeah, well, it was 1-2 with 1 out. He's a power hitter
Big, strong
who is
kid.
now 0 for 5 with 5 Ks against the Eagles this season.
This is some inconsistency behind the dish here. We got on the winning end of that call.
Now batting
It's a good
shortstop,
time to be on the
number 1,
mound, though,
Ben
because the
Willis.
pitch is coming out of the shadows into the sunlight and then back into the shadows. So it's a little difficult to hit for the next 10 or 15 minutes until these shadows creep past the mound and the batter's box. But, hey, Caden Poore is dealing here tonight.
He has retired the last 6 he's faced. Here's Ben Willis.
Good pitch.
There it is, the nasty breaking ball on the first pitch of the AB. Freezes Willis. He flew out into left field his last time up. Here's the 0-1 from Poore. On 1 bounce to Godwin, the shortstop. Throw across the diamond as a strike into Scott. And another 1-2-3 inning for Caden
Look at
Poore.
my man just walk off there like a stone cold killer.
He's been economic all evening long. As it is the top of the 4th concluded, we'll head to the bottom of the 4th with the Eagles up 2-1 over Lawrence as you're watching on YouTube.
Century Fire Protection is a leading and trusted solution for all types of fire protection systems and services. From sprinkler and extinguishers to alarms and special hazards, Century Fire can design, install, and service any fire protection system. Visit our website at centuryfp.com to contact our local Greenwood office so we can help you get started on your next fire protection project. When your community and country needs you, will you answer the call? Like you, we are proud members of the communities we call home. You may not know it, but we are your coworkers, friends, and fellow students. We are you, but when the call comes, we answer. If there's one thing we know, that it's as a team, there's nothing we can't achieve. With many career opportunities available, you can get an education in a field that is important to you, with unlimited opportunities to serve your country and serve in your hometown. To learn more about the South Carolina Army National Guard, call Tyler Platt at 803-667-1212.
Coming in to hit for Bennett Erickson is Landon Still. Greenwood up 2-1 as we enter the bottom of the 4th inning. Just had a 1-2-3 top half with Caden Poore on the mound. And Landon Still, first time facing Rylan Paxson, fouls the first one away. Still had a very good week last week in all 4 games. Didn't get the start today, just being a junior on senior night. Now he's getting his chance in the 4th. hitting in the 7th spot. Fouls the next pitch away. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he wanted that one. He missed that one.
Looked pretty balanced. Good pitch up in the upper half of the zone. Kind of hard to get to that pitch. It's probably what he's going to come back again with, seeing how Landon likes it.
Greenwood scored 1 in the 1st and 1 in the 3rd. Here's the 1-2. Another foul ball from Still.
We missed close right there. That's a hittable pitch.
Yeah, he's playing too much golf. No, really, I can't keep him off the golf course.
Well, I mean, when you're that good, it's hard to stay away from that game.
Yep. Landon Still spent a couple of years on the varsity Greenwood High golf team before choosing baseball. Able to foul that one off the end of the bat. A good job to fight.
He better not throw it down there about 4 inches off the top of the plate. He's like, he hit it where they won't find it no more.
He's going to go to that off speed here in a minute. And see if he can fight that off.
Ryland Paxton has a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Inside, nearly hit Landon Still, who has been a punching bag for pitchers all year long.
That would have hurt. I mean, that would have hurt right there.
Well, it's 2-2.
That's why I quit playing baseball.
That one on the hit right there is going to be so.
You can tell that Paxton, just being a sophomore, the velo's there. Now it's time for him to pitch.
Yeah, been impressed.
Fastball between the wickets of Edwards, and it's 3-2.
This is a good at bat. Still fell behind early and it's tough coming in. And
if I'm a scout looking at this guy, his biggest thing for me is over trying. He's got all the weapons. He's got the lower half. He's got the velo. He's got the breaking pitch.
Oh, Still with the quick hands, but sends it foul.
I can tell he's an ultra competitive person. He likes that fire. He likes that blood in his mouth. Just calm down and relax.
Yeah, I was going there, and you know, he's up around the 80 pitch count now, and he's just kind of wearing him down a little bit mechanically, but been real impressed with him. He's got all the tools, as you mentioned, JR, to be a quality pitcher. And I don't know what his record is, but he's a sophomore. I know he's got some time left. He's pitched well in a big moment.
Yeah, I've been pretty impressed with a guy like this being a sophomore.
Full count pitch, another foul ball by Landon Still. He squared that one up a little too far out in front. Count remains 3-2 as we have to call time to get that ball exited off the field.
Come on, Pridge, go get it.
A lot of pitches thrown here in this first at-bat of the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, it's big to get that leadoff man on if you can.
See if Landon Still can win the battle. Swing and a miss. Good job by Paxton to come back and strike out Landon Still.
Yeah, it's a good battle, as you mentioned, and Landon swung at ball 4.
Now batting for your Eagles, first baseman, number 17.
Yep, that's different.
Braden Scott.
You're right, Jim. He should have won that battle with that pitch.
Yep.
And Landon be standing at first.
Braden Scott.
The shadows are just about to creep across the batter's box, and I mentioned that about 10 minutes ago, but it's tough on the batters right now.
Sure is, especially if Paxton is going to start locating that off speed. Missed on the first one, missed on the second into Braden Scott. But there's one away in the bottom of the 4th.
Love to see a little easy walk right here. Probably his last pitch, last batter though.
Well, he's going to have a chance. Ahead 3-0.
I'm with you, Jim. If Landon takes that pitch and he's on first with a 3-0 count right here, we're putting a lot of pressure on him.
Yep.
And that was little things like that mean the most.
Gets a courtesy call there. Well, 3-1. A lot of times in these big games, it does come down to one pitch. Here's a 3-1. Catches the zone, 3-2. Braden Scott has not swung the bat all AB long, and now he's in a full count.
We got to swing the bat right there. 3-1, you get a meatball, you got to hit that ball.
Full count offering. Scott pokes it towards the right side. Good stop by Neighbors, the second baseman, but the throw is off target. All the way to the dugout of the Raiders. Scott has a scamper back to first and is in time.
Heads-up play by the catcher. Bennett Edwards was exactly where he needed to be, and first baseman, had he stayed on the bag there or got back to the bag, they had Braden dead because he had committed halfway to second. But Bennett had no one to throw to at first.
Yeah, Scott decided not to go to second base.
Braden Scott right here better be very careful over there with Bennett Edwards behind this plate.
Here's Boogie Smith, the 9-hole hitter. 1 out, 1 on.
Good range by Neighbors there.
One 0 in the dirt. Great stop by Bennett Edwards.
Putting a lot of trust in this sophomore late in this game, middle part of this game. Has not had a mound visit yet.
No mound visits up to this point for either team. Swing and a miss at some high heat by Christopher Smith. Now 2-1. Center fielder struck out in the second inning. Swing and a miss there. It's 2-2. Would assume he's going to get moved over to left field the next time Greenwood takes the field, with Landon Still taking Erickson. A little half swing there by Smith, and he did not go. It's 3-2.
3-2, 1 out, 2-1 ball game. You send the runner?
I mean, we got to put some kind of pressure on him. I hate to strike him out, throw him out.
1 out, full count pitch. Fouled away by Boogie. Some youngsters behind the stands are going to chase after it. Another full count for Ryland Paxton. He's had a handful of them tonight. This time he loses Smith, and there's 2 on with 1 away.
Back to the top. Ryan Stone, who's 1 for 2 tonight, and has an opportunity once again to. Before we do that, we have a call to the mound, which is brought to you by the Coach's Chair. If you love college football and baseball, and it's gearing up now, you need to stay caught up on all the happenings in the SEC and ACC. Tune in to the Coach's Chair. Join the coach, pull up a chair, as I think we got a pitching change for the Lawrence Raiders.
We do. It'll be Connor Rice who comes in to pitch for Lawrence. As there's 1 out, 2 on. Raiders with no warning, just taking out the sophomore starter. New pitcher when we come back from Eagle Park. Stay with us.
Whether you're athletic or not, the Joint Chiropractor can help you with relief, recovery, and wellness. You bend, you reach, you lift, you twist. All of this affects your spinal alignment and ultimately your wellness. So whether you're an athlete or not, the Joint Chiropractor of Greenwood can help ease your pain and keep you at peak performance. Come visit us today and get your first consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. You'll love how you feel. We're the Joint Chiropractor. Find us in the shops at Publix Pavilion on Highway 72 Bypass in Greenwood.
Century Fire Protection is a leading and trusted solution for all types of fire protection systems and services, from sprinkler and extinguishers to alarms and special hazards. Century Fire can design, install, and service any fire protection system. Visit our website at centuryfp.com to contact our local Greenwood office so we can help you get started on your next fire protection project.
Welcome back to Eagle Park, bottom of the 4th inning. It is 2-1. Greenwood have a lead. They have runners at first and second with 1 out. And Lawrence just took out their starter, Ryland Paxton, who had a pretty good time on the mound, Jim.
Man, he had a great night. Went 3 1/3, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs,
Now batting
4
for
walks,
Eagles,
6
third
strikeouts. He
baseman
did,
number
however,
4.
throw 94 pitches, 51 strikes.
Stone!
And that up to this point, he has faced all 18 Greenwood batters. We got a good ball game brewing here.
We sure do. It's Connor Rice who comes in to take the spot of Paxton. He's going to face Ryan Stone, who represents the top of the order for the Greenwood Eagles. Stone's 1 for 2 in the game. Led off Greenwood's offensive effort with a single in the first. He's got Braden Scott at second base, Christopher Smith at first, and the lanky righty deals low and in for ball 1.
And for those who are watching along, this is a top 10 team in the Lawrence Raiders. According to South Carolina Prep Baseball, they are ranked number 7 in the state regardless of classification.
Really tough position to be put in as this pitcher.
There's the 1-0 to Stone. Downstairs, that's 2-0. Either a fastball or changeup there.
2-0 pitch. He's got to come in there with bases loaded to Luke Godwin. He's coming in there. We've got to be ready to hit.
Stone doesn't miss it, but it's a grounder to third. Taking it to the bag is Coker, and they get the lead runner. There's 2 away, still at first and second.
I thought we gave up on that play too quickly there at third. Good play by the third baseman, but an aggressive hard slide.
Eagles shortstop number 2, Godwin.
All right, Luke, it's your moment.
Luke's a first pitch hitter, which I am. And if I know this situation, this guy does not want to walk the bases loaded or get behind to Luke to feed him. So he's going to try to get ahead right here.
Luke Godwin facing Rice. First pitch popped up near the screen. Bennett Edwards, the catcher, sizes it up and makes the catch. That'll conclude things in the fourth. That's the third out of the bottom half of the fourth inning. Still a 2-1 Greenwood lead. They leave 2 runners on base as you're watching on YouTube.
Whether you're athletic or not, the Joint Chiropractor can help you with relief, recovery, and wellness. You bend, you reach, you lift, you twist. All of this affects your spinal alignment and ultimately your wellness. So whether you're an athlete or not, the Joint Chiropractor of Greenwood can help ease your pain and keep you at peak performance. Come visit us today and get your first consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29.
Caden Poor still on the mound for Greenwood. He's had 2 1-2-3 innings in the third and the fourth. He's going to face the bottom of their order in the fifth. 7, 8, 9 2 up for Lawrence. It's Avery Madden, Coleman Coker, and Jaire Brown.
Big inning. You would love to get to the, get these 3 and
number 18,
save the top for the 6. Both teams only able to get 2 hits.
First pitch, a ball from Caden Poor. He's done a great job of getting first pitch strikes all evening long. He was able to strike out Madden first time they saw each other in the second.
How do you award him time like that when he's standing in the box, not asking for it?
Ball and no strikes, the leadoff man in the fifth. Avery Madden, the right fielder, takes a strike.
After the lineup change, Greenwood's outfield looks a little different. Christopher Smith did move over to the left, giving way to Landon Steele in center field.
Swing and a miss. Caden Poor with some filthy off speeds.
That's nasty.
And now it's 1-2.
This kid's a good hitter. Do not send anything over the plate right here.
Ball and 2 strikes for Caden Poor. Here's the pitch. High and tight, 2-2.
Now I throw that cutter running away and let it hit it right to Riley Latham and get his first out.
He's done that a couple times. Latham had a line out that he caught to lead off the 4th.
Good pitch.
Downstairs, doesn't get the call. And it's 3-2. A full count for Caden Poor. 7-0 hitter right fielder Avery Madden takes ball 4 inside, and that'll ignite the Lawrence crowd as they get a leadoff walk in the 5th.
Yeah, that's Caden's first walk in the ball game. It comes at an unfortunate time here to lead off the 5th, and just at a time where you can kind of sense a little bit of confidence starting to kind of go over to the visiting dugout. And they have a lot of confidence in tight games. They've won against some really good competition this year, so big moment here in this ball game. Caden needs to settle down.
Caden got robbed out of that at bat. That was a strikeout looking. And, you know, Baker knows he's pissed off because he missed. He got that call.
Yeah, but
didn't
you
get that
know,
call.
y'all know this from playing sports. You got to flush it. You got to have
You're right.
short-term memory, and it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I mean, you gave up the free pass, and you got to focus on the task at hand. Your team's up 2-1. You pitched a heck of a ball game up to this point. Don't let the wheels come off now.
You're right. Good mound visit right there by Baker. See if Caden get back to work. Turn double play.
He's only up to he's still under 60 pitches on the evening. Been very, very efficient.
1-0 and a Coleman. Coker is upstairs. Coker had the good play on the defensive end the last inning. Was able to get a single his first time up. He's 1 for 1. And ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. Throw back to first. Braden Scott had to leap for it.
Yeah, let's
not do that.
Yeah, we've seen that a time or two. And
saw it at Lawrence this year.
Yes, sir.
And it's cranked foul. Plenty of distance. When it misses foul by about 80 feet.
That was up there by Pinecrest.
Yeah. I'll find that one tomorrow morning on the bus loading.
Make a good pitch, Caden.
It was safely received by Scott at first.
Well, now we got to deal with a runner on base, you know, and that's affecting Caden's mindset a little bit here.
Caden hasn't given up a hit since the 2nd inning, just gave up his first walk. By this time gets a strike there. It's just 2-2.
I think the umpire
thought it was strike three. Umpire thought he had his 6th strikeout, but not yet. Here's the 2-2.
That was the strike he had called on the last at bat.
Just fouled off the bat of Coker, the 3rd baseman.
That was a quality pitch by Poor.
Sure was. And as of right now, Caden Poor, his only run is unearned. Swing and a miss. His 6th strikeout of the game. And it's the first of the 5th.
Huge out after the leadoff man got walked. And
now batting left fielder, number 11, Jara Brown.
You essentially have a lot of teams do the wraparound leadoff man, one in the 9-hole, one leading off traditionally. That's basically what Lawrence likes to do. And now you got to deal with a 9-hole guy with really good speed.
Let's not do something stupid and throw that ball away over there.
Yeah.
So really take care of that baseball.
Brown deep to left center field. Back at the wall is Still. He looks up, and it's off the top of the wall. Going to 3rd base is Madden. The throw comes in late, and it's a double from Brown to the deepest part of the park. And he just missed a 2-run homer by a mere couple of inches.
Yeah, that hit off the top of the elevated fence out there in center field. I hope he got that shot, JR, but
yeah, I got it. I got it all. It bounced off the middle half, top of part of the fence. Just hit a pretty good shot out there.
He did.
Do you put this man on?
Zay
No,
Pulley.
I don't think so. I think you have to pitch to him and try to get the out and concede the run at
Yeah,
third.
we'll get to Bennett, right? So, yeah.
You know, you want to get outs at this point in the game, and runners at second and third. You still have a one-run lead.
1 out. Zay Pulley swinging out of his shoes. There's strike 1.
And even to your point, to take it to another level here, base hit. Let's keep the runner off second base, even if it does score 2.
0-1.
You don't want to give
Just
up the
misses the zone, and every single white
word.
pinstripe jersey has raised their arms. Crowd starting to get a little antsy. Luke Hanna not sure what to do. And now it's a ball and a strike into Zay Pulley, a very dangerous hitter. The leadoff man for the Lawrence Raiders pokes that out towards short. Deep in the hole is Godwin, and he keeps the runners at
Smart.
bay.
Good job.
1 out, bases loaded for Lawrence, but nobody advanced on the softly hit grounder to short by Zay Pulley.
That might end up being a big play in this ball game.
Now,
Luke
batting
could
second
have
is
panicked and
number 6,
tried to throw that
Hunter
ball
Evers.
across the diamond and never would have gotten Pulley.
The only thing better he could have done was to come up with a big pump throw and get the guy biting off and
Get
back
him
throw
leaning.
Ryan and get him.
Right.
That
Right.
would have been the best thing he could have done.
That wasn't going to happen. Coach Patterson is right there in his player's ear, and he wasn't going to let him venture too far
I've
off
seen
that
it
back.
happen so instinctively, so instinctively.
It is. It is.
They know they're going to score that run if we let that ball go.
Well, first base was open. Now it's occupied, but the double play ball is in order with 1 out. Every base occupied. Here's Hunter Neighbors.
Just get an out.
He's 0 for 2.
Good pitch.
First pitch, strike by Caden Poor on the outside.
Yeah, you just try to find an out here. You're not so worried about. You still got 3 more at bats. We're only in the top of the 5th. And just find an out. Get out of the inning.
0-1 from Poor. On the ground, past the dive of Scott. It's going to score at least 1. Brown's going to be held up at third. Good job by Coach Patterson to give him the stop sign. The throw is coming in quickly from Chamberlain, but we're tied at 2 after the RBI single from Neighbors. It scored Madden.
Yep, now things get
batting
real
pitcher
dicey
number
for you
2,
here.
Bennett Edwards.
This is not what you want if you're a Greenwood fan. Base is full of Raiders, and you got arguably their best hitter in the box with still only 1 out.
Yeah, base is still loaded. 1 out. Here comes Edwards. Not a spot you want to face him. Takes the first one right at the knees.
And he's cussing himself because he knew
Yes.
that was his best pitch to hit. Everything else is going to run in on him. So he really knew he gave up a good pitch right there.
Yeah, he needs to run that curveball in on his hands the next 2 or 3 pitches here.
Braden Scott's got to be ready.
Lofted to left. Back there is Smith at the wall. Makes the catch. Is it deep enough for Brown? It is. Throw goes to third. It was cut off. Runners advance. A run comes in to score
Epic
for
Poor.
Lawrence. It is now 3-2 for the Raiders. They've scored twice now in this inning.
Now
And
batting
there's
DH
2
number
away for
5,
Greenwood.
Asher
A
Goss.
good piece of hitting by Lawrence. You got to give them a lot of credit, but even better base running as both base runners smartly was able to advance up 90 feet. And even if Luke let that ball go through there, I don't think it's there in time to get Pulley. But you know what? They've only scored 2. If you can get an out here, you did give up the lead, but you know, I don't think that's going to win the ball game.
Here's Asher Goss, the DH. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game. The 1-0 from Poor. Can't connect on the outside. It's 2-0. Goss grounded to third and then lined to second. Runners at second and third, 2 away in the 5th. Now with 3-2 lead for Lawrence. Goss shoots one to right. In there is Chamberlain. He was already running in shallow. Positioned perfectly, and Chamberlain collects the 3rd out. That'll conclude the top half of the 5th. 2 runs put on the board by Lawrence. As we'll have the bats come to the plate in the home half of the 5th inning when we come back. Stay with us on YouTube.
When your community and country needs you, will you answer the call? Like you, we are proud members of the communities we call home. You may not know it, but we are your coworkers, friends, and fellow students. We are you, but when the call comes, we answer. If If there's one thing we know, that it's as a team, there's nothing we can't achieve. With many career opportunities available, you can get an education in a field that is important to you, with unlimited opportunities to serve your country and serve in your hometown. To learn more about the South Carolina Army National Guard, call Tyler Platt at 803-667-1212.
Whether you're athletic or not, the Joint Chiropractor can help you with relief, recovery, and wellness. You bend, you reach, you lift, you twist. All of this affects your spinal alignment and ultimately your wellness. So whether you're an athlete or not, the Joint Chiropractor of Greenwood can help ease your pain and keep you at peak performance. Come visit us today and get your first consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. You'll love how you feel. We're the Joint Chiropractor. Find us in the shops at Publix Pavilion on Highway 72 Bypass in Greenwood.
Welcome back to Eagle Park. Lawrence now have a one-run lead after they put a two-spot in the top half of the fifth. We're now entering the bottom of the fifth inning. Connor Rice is on the mound. He came in, got a couple relief outs in the fourth. As he's thrown a limited number of pitches, he's going to be facing 3, 4, and 5 in the Greenwood order. And now he has a one-run cushion.
Right fielder, number 5.
I want to thank you for joining us on YouTube. See a Raiders fan in the chat, Wade Pinson. Thank you for joining us. See a lot of you joining us live tonight. And a big rivalry between Greenwood and Lawrence. Lawrence have their nose out in front. Scored twice in the last half inning.
First adversity we faced all night, and Greenwood's okay. They just need to settle down, and we've been out hit 5-2 now, so we got to get the bats warmed up a little bit, but we've got 3 more cracks at it.
On the ground to third, Coker smothers, tosses to first, and it's in time to Pridgeon to get Chamberlain.
We got to quit hitting it to that guy. He's had a few 5-3 putouts tonight.
He sure has.
He's played well.
You mentioned Greenwood having 2 hits. Both of those came in the first inning.
Yep. You're exactly right. We've been able to kind of manufacture some runs.
Somebody's got to step up and do something big for us.
Luke
Be a
Hanna
leader.
has been that guy a couple times this year. Had a big home run against Greenville on the 10th of April. Led off a scoreless game with a home run against Pickens. Now he's ignited a couple sparks for Greenwood this year. It's now a ball and a strike against Connor Rice. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Lawrence, one of the top teams in the state, traveling across the lake to Greenwood. Luke Hanna. Off the wall. It'll be extra bases.
He's got to get there.
Throw comes into second, off target. Leadoff double, excuse me, a 1-out double for Hanna. He's getting the dugout pumped up.
Yeah, he hit that ball so hard it got to the fence so quickly, and it being a short porch out there. I didn't know if he was going to get to second, but great hustle. He was hustling out of the box.
Riley Latham coming to the plate. Can we get a zoom in of Luke Hanna at second base after this pitch here from Latham? What a couple weeks Hanna's been having. 1 out, 1 runner on. Latham to the plate. First pitch swinging to center. It's going to range back pulley. See if Luke Hanna is going to go to the deepest part. Hanna, the catcher, takes off, gets there with ease. Runner 90 feet away. It's the tying run.
Yeah, but it's a big second out there. Riley went after the first pitch, just missed it. It's weird to see Luke out there running bases, but he did a great job on the tag up.
Here comes Caden Poor. Look at Luke Hanna last week against Pickens. It was 4 for 6 in the series. 2 extra base hits, one of them being a home run. We mentioned the home run against Greenville April 10th.
Big up to the graphics from Graham doing hard work on the backside.
Appreciate you.
Lander must be out of school. Are they out yet?
No, it's just the workload's a little lighter now.
There you go.
Proud of Graham for all the work he's done for us this year.
Absolutely.
2 outs. Here's Poor outside for ball 2. Greenwood trying to knock in Luke Hanna, who stands at third base.
We'll take a free one here if they would give us one.
Latham just flew out to center field. Ball 3.
Yeah.
Caden Poor's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. 3-0 count for Rice. There's 2 down in the inning. With doubt, Poor has the green light here. And a strike is dealt by Rice.
Good pitch to hit right here.
Swing and a miss. It might have been ball 4, high and tight. And now another full count for this Raiders pitching staff.
Yeah, that was the ball.
Pitch of the game so far right here, guys.
Runner at third, 3-2, 2 outs, payoff pitch. Called strike 3. Connor Rice struts off the mound, giving Greenwood a scoreless 5th inning, and Lawrence retains the lead. They're up 3-2. We'll head to the 6th when we come back. We got a great one brewing here at Eagle Park. Stay with us on YouTube.
Century Fire Protection is a leading and trusted solution for all types of fire protection systems and services, from sprinkler and extinguishers to alarms and special hazards. Century Fire can design, install, and service any fire protection system. Visit our website at centuryfp.com to contact our local Greenwood office so we can help you get started on your next fire protection project.
Whether you're athletic or not, the Joint Chiropractor can help you with relief, recovery, and wellness. You bend, you reach, you lift, you twist. All of this affects your spinal alignment and ultimately your wellness. So whether you're an athlete or not, the Joint Chiropractor of Greenwood can help ease your pain and keep you at peak performance. Come visit us today and get your first consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. You'll love how you feel. We're the Joint Chiropractor. Find us in the shops at Publix Pavilion on Highway 72 Bypass in Greenwood.
Back at Eagle Park, don't forget, you don't want to strike out. Jumpstart into your career at the Premier Life Skills School in Greenwood County. That would be the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where your future awaits you today. American Legion Post 20 baseball is back this summer. Tryouts begin in mid-May, and you can catch all of the action at Legion Stadium here in Greenwood. For more information, contact Ty Bonds at 864-407-8876. And last but not least, Surrender Cobra says, "Go Eagles." Find the next Surrender Cobra show by going to their website, surrendercobraband.com.
Thank you, Jim. 3-2, Lawrence have a lead as we start the 6th inning. Getting into crunch time here. Two teams that have played great games for what seems like the last decade. Writing a new chapter in the rivalry. Caden Poor, the starter, still out there on the mound trying to complete a 6th inning of work. First pitch, a slow tapper to third. Stone charges and throws in time.
Nice play.
Just a great play by Ryan right there, staying down. Ryan's turned into a hell of a good infielder.
He sure has. That's the first out of the 6th. Here comes a good shortstop, a good infielder, Ben Willis. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game. Flew out to left and grounded to short.
See a lot of blankets here tonight.
Yeah, when the sun got out of here, he got
covered
chilly
up.
quick.
Yep. Great crowd, as always.
Temperature dropped from 64 to 60.
Feels a little cooler than that with
Sure does.
big incubator going below the skyline.
To center on a line, coming in, still unable to get there. Drops in front of him. It's a base hit for Willis.
Good decision. We don't want to turn that into a double.
That was exactly my thought. I could see Landon laying out there, and he made the wise decision with 1 out. He got a great jump on it, but it was just a solid base hit, and I'm glad he didn't die for it.
Yeah, if I'd have went all the way to the fence, it'd have been on third base.
One of those high-risk, high-reward plays. Played it smart in a 1-run ball game. 1 on, 1 out. Madden on the ground. This could be 2. Godwin to Latham to first. The stretch by Scott. Double him up.
Atta boy.
I thought we made a mistake there. I thought Luke should have taken it, but nice turn.
Cade comes off like a stone cold killer like always. That's right, boys. Let's go hit.
A 2-step for the Eagles to end the top half of the 6th. They'll come to the plate in need of a run when we come back. 3-2 Lawrence on YouTube.
Whether you're athletic or not, the Joint Chiropractor can help you with relief, recovery, and wellness. You bend, you reach, you lift, you twist. All of this affects your spinal alignment and ultimately your wellness. So whether you're an athlete or not, the Joint Chiropractor of Greenwood can help ease your pain and keep you at peak performance. Come visit us today and get your first consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. You'll love how you feel. We're the Joint Chiropractor. Find us in the shops at Publix Pavilion on Highway 72 Bypass in Greenwood.
Century Fire Protection is a leading and trusted solution for all types of fire protection systems and services, from sprinkler and extinguishers to alarms and special hazards. Century Fire can design, install, and service any fire protection system. Visit our website at centuryfp.com to contact our local Greenwood office so we can help you get started on your next fire protection project.
Welcome back to Eagle Park. We got a great game, a classic on our hands between Greenwood and Lawrence. 3-2 is the Lawrence lead. Leading off the sixth inning, Landon Still, who had a battle with Ryland Paxton, ended up striking out, looking to get on base a second time around.
Got to get them on base here. And these two teams know each other so well, and it's been a heck of a ball game.
Connor Rice had a big strikeout his last inning. First pitch, a little blooper to shallow left, and it's Willis, the shortstop, who makes easy work of the lazy pop fly.
Dang, gone.
And that'll
Tried a
kill
little
some of the
backside
momentum.
hit right there.
Yep.
Not a bad idea.
Here comes Will Bice.
I mean, if that ball's flared in the left field, it's going to be hard to keep him off second base right there.
Yeah, he got a pretty good pitch to hit.
Yeah.
Just got stuck. Barrel got stuck. All right. See Will Bice tonight for the first time. He's capable of tying this ball game up with one swing.
Little Kirk Douglas off the bench.
Yeah.
If he fist pumps around second base, I'm going to call it.
Willis, the shortstop, and Connor Rice, the pitcher, had a few words with each other. One away, nobody on for Greenwood. Will Bice hitting for the first time in the game. He's got a lot of home runs this year. You mentioned one swing. We could have a tie ball game.
Good pitch.
That was a good pitch in from Connor Rice for strike one. Boogie Smith on deck. One away in the sixth. And that's in the dirt from Rice into Bice.
Rice to Bice.
Yeah.
Nice.
One of our best one of our best matchups of the evening.
Hey man, we were sitting, here, an hour and a half ago in the first inning thinking this was going to be a high scoring affair, and we were aggressive with man on second and third. Gosh, I wish we had that back now.
Yeah, Lawrence have gotten some pretty good starts this year against these Greenwood hitters. Is that somehow missed by Rice, and it's 2-1. Go back to Jordan Hudson's start last time against Greenwood. 5 2/3, gave up 3 hits and struck out 9. No runs through 108 pitches.
Oh, watch out over there.
As that one enters the third base dugout on a foul ball from Bice, it's 2-2.
Make a play, OG.
Yep, OG. First
didn't
man
move
leaning
quick
over
enough
the
to get
rail.
that ball.
Got their reaction time like that. It's the 2-2. Bice fouls it back on top of the screen here behind home plate. Yeah, Boogie Smith on deck and then the top of the order with Ryan Stone. Trying to get Will Bice on base or around him. Here's the 2-2. Outside, it's a full count.
I like the latter.
Yep.
Let's just go ahead and touch them all. And
Cannot get caught looking right here. We got to be able to pick pitches out to hit, let trash go.
Bice looks at a strike 3 on the off speed from Rice. Curveball
batting for
sits him
Eagles,
down.
Left fielder number 6.
Rice is feeling pretty confident out there. Did a little stroll around the mound. I saw a Carolina pitcher do that
Earlier this year.
earlier this year. Came back and bit him.
Well, you hang that curveball over the plate 3-2. You got lucky White Bice didn't hit it out of here.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big pitch right there in the middle of the plate.
Gets a first pitch strike into Boogie Smith. Greenwood's had a lot of two-out magic this year. If you get Boogie on base, a little bit of speed, that gives the bat to Ryan Stone. And he's already got a hit. He's reached twice in the game. A yanked fastball, and it's 2-1.
Be ready right here. This is going to be a good pitch to hit. He's going to come back straight in there. Does he trust the curveball to come back? He's grinding.
2-1 from Rice has popped up over our heads.
That's the one he wanted. Right down the middle.
On the ground. It's going to be taken by Willis, the shortstop. Long throw across, not dug out by Pridgeon. The inning continues. Boogie Smith able to advance to first.
That's why you put the ball in play, and now you pass the bat to a senior.
Third baseman number 4.
Last time played in the rivalry game. Hey, this is what you dream of, right?
This is Ryan Stone's time. Go ahead, run at the plate. Tying run at first. 2 away in the 6th.
We're looking early. We're looking early. We don't want to get deep.
Good eye. Got Luke Godwin on deck.
Very good pitch right there to start that bat by Lawrence. Good job by Ryan to lay it off.
Good
Outside, 2-0.
Sorry.
You good.
My
That's
boy.
what the mute button's for.
2 outs, 1 runner on. 2 balls, no strikes to Ryan Stone. He's going to get one he likes right here. To left. Brown tracking at the wall, makes the grab. Little too much elevation. And Stone just missed one. Keeps us with a Raider lead of 3-2. Led to the 7th inning as Lawrence ahead by 1.
When your community and country needs you, will you answer the call? Like you, we are proud members of the communities we call home. You may not know it, but we are your coworkers, friends, and fellow students. We are you, but when the call comes, we answer. If there's one thing we know, that it's as a team, there's nothing we can't achieve. With many career opportunities available, you can get an education in a field that is important to you, with unlimited opportunities to serve your country and serve in your hometown. To learn more about the South Carolina Army National Guard, call Tyler Platt at 803-667-1212.
Lawrence up 3-2 on Greenwood. We're starting the 7th. Caden Poor still out there on the mound. Let you know, don't strike out. Jumpstart into your career today at the Premier Life Skills School at Greenwood County, the Russell Technology Center. Your future awaits you today. Sorenda Cobra says go Eagles. Find the next Sorenda Cobra show by going to their website, sorendacobraband.com. Lawrence trying to attack on some insurance. It'll start off with Coleman Coker, the third baseman, who's 1 for 2 with a K. Third time that he's seen Caden Poor in the ballgame.
Yep, 8-9-1. It's imperative that we hold them right here so we have a chance to come in the bottom of the 7th. Chance to tie it or win it.
Torrey Patterson making his way to third base as the head coach of Lawrence, man in the third base coaching duties. First pitch swinging. Coker. Out of here. There's the insurance for the Raiders.
Boy, if we could have had that a few moments ago. Big time hit for that young man. Second hit of the ball game and giving his team a 2-run lead.
Big home run from Coleman Coker. Had one last week against Wade Hampton, one this week against Greenwood. And that trip around the bases had to feel sweet. Now a 2-run lead for Lawrence. See how Caden Poor can respond, now facing the 9-hole hitter Brown.
Brown just missed a home run his last at bat. Hit it off the top of the big fence, as we like to say here in Greenwood. Still got to keep fighting. It's only a two-run game.
Dude, this game is far from over. This is going to be a barn burner finish.
And this is the time of night where the ball really starts to travel here in this park.
I would love seeing Ryan hit that ball out of here. Golly.
Greenwood will still have their chance in the bottom half of this inning.
No activity going on in the Greenwood bullpen, so.
Gonna ride out Caden. Still 2 big games coming up this week as we get prepared for the playoffs. North Augusta at home and then on the road to conclude the season. Foul ball there from Brown. It's 1-2.
That's on Thursday, Friday, right?
I believe that's Wednesday, Thursday.
Thursday.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
And then Friday, we encourage you to make your way out to Dolney Stadium.
Yes.
For Lander needing one
Big
win away.
Series.
1 win away from being outright conference champs. Is a swing and a miss there from Brown. First out of the inning for Caden Poor.
Now batting center fielder number 10.
I saw that today. Lander wins 1. They win that thing.
Yeah.
The second hottest team in Division II, is it Augustana?
Yeah, Augustana.
They were 33-6, won 16 in a row. Lander is 35-11 and has won 14 in a row.
Yep, picks up 4 wins last week against Francis Marion and then 3 against Claflin. Have 3 coming up against Georgia Southwestern. Even if they lose all 3, they're still going to be first by the tiebreaker because of sweeping Georgia College.
But you want to win it outright.
You want to win it outright. You just need 1.
You want to celebrate that one on your field.
You're going to host the conference championship, which would be huge for Lander, especially for Coach Jason Burke, now in his 8th season. I'll be on the call for all 3 this weekend.
Oh, wow, okay. Easily his best team record-wise, I believe.
For sure.
Yep.
Nearing on 40 wins.
Right.
The most ever by a Lander team is 56.
56.
56-9.
Wow.
Back in 2014.
Wow. That was the team that made it to the World Series.
Yep. Made it to the 4th day of the College World Series.
Pretty impressive there.
They were 2-2 in Cary, North Carolina. That's where Jason Burke's trying to make it back. Ball and 2 strikes on Zay Pooley. 1 gone in the 7th. It's a 4-2 Lawrence lead.
Good pitch.
If you do make your way out to Dolney Stadium at Lander, you're going to see one of the best hitters in the nation, Connor Droz. In his junior year, has already broken the career home run record for the Bearcats as Pulley stings one to left on a slide. Boogie Smith couldn't get to it. Went through his glove, and now Pulley advances to second with a double with 1 away in the 7th.
I thought the young man had made a heck of a catch there. Went to his knee. That ball had a lot of bite and spin on it, but
Now batting second base
that could end up being critical.
3rd hit of the night for Zay Pulley.
He's had a good night.
He's had a great season as well.
I don't know if that would be considered a hit right there. I mean,
yeah.
We'll see what Game Changer says.
we'll see.
Yeah, I think
That was a catchable ball to me.
It was. It was going to be a difficult catch, but it was definitely catchable.
Here's Hunter Neighbors, who had the RBI single his last time up. Righty versus lefty matchup. Caden Poor going through the order for the 4th time as he deals a strike into Neighbors.
Doing a great job, too. Proud of Caden tonight.
Neighbors is 1 for 3. Struck out looking in the 1st. 1 away, 1 on here in the 7th.
It was an error by.
It was.
Yep.
On E7.
But he's still 2 for 4.
That's
Yeah.
right.
keep him from scoring.
He's got plenty of speed. Here's the 1-1. Inside, right at the knees of Neighbors. That's 2 balls and a strike.
Danger spot right here. We got to be ready to make a play on the infield. Something hard.
Caden Poor, long stare into his catcher, Henna, and then time was called by Hunter Neighbors.
Caden can feel it too.
Outside, 3-1.
Nobody hurt right here by letting this guy get on base. I mean, double play gets decided in.
Yeah. First base is open. Caden Poor now at 88 pitches. This will be 89. And it's in for a strike. Full count here to Neighbors. Downstairs. And that base is open, as we
Now
mentioned.
batting catcher number 2, Bennett Edwards.
Still just 1 out in the 7th. Two-run lead.
Good pitch there.
Very good pitch.
Trying to get ahead in the count against a dangerous hitter in Edwards. Still only 1 away. Both runners take their leads.
Greenwood in a little pickle right here, down 2 in the top of the 7th, trying to get this 2nd and 3rd out, get back in there and try to hit.
Yeah, for Lawrence, you got Pulley at 2nd. First is Neighbors. Forgot how to speak for a second.
There it
Me
is.
too. They got to go quick.
Not in time to first.
Nice job getting the sure out at second
Now
there
batting
with the
DH
toss over to
number
Latham,
5,
but
Asher Goss.
Ryan, who's played well tonight, just, hadn't got a ton of reps there this year.
Riley.
Kind of had us, Riley, yeah, I'm sorry, Riley. And had his momentum kind of going away from first. Didn't really have a chance anyway because Bennett Edwards gets down that line rather quick.
Still 4-2 for Lawrence. Z. Williams comes in to run for Edwards, and the pickoff attempt goes by him. Zay Pulley crosses home plate. 5-2 now for Lawrence.
Yeah, that just can't happen. I mean, if you want to beat a team like this, you can't do that. That's just a killer mistake. We knew coming in it was going to come down to who could execute the best. And in the big moments, Lawrence has executed better than we have.
2 outs. Score is now 5-2 for the Raiders. Here's Asher Goss. 3-run lead now for Lawrence. Goss lofts it to left, so that's tracking towards foul ground. It is foul.
Wow, that was one that stayed fair. Probably, 95% of the way out there, and then just hooked foul at the last moment. That would have been another big run.
Yeah, sure would have.
Lawrence has struck for 4 runs here late. 2 in the 5th, 2 here in the 7th, and they have taken control of what was once a 2-1 Greenwood lead. Now Greenwood staring up at a 3-run deficit. And give them credit, man. I mean,
They've scored 4 unanswered.
Right. It's tough. It's a tough ask, to ask Caden to go through this lineup 3 times. It's a potent lineup.
It's his 4th time through as Goss fouls that one away.
Yep.
Still 0-2.
And, we've got 2 pitchers who are out with Matt Murray and Jaden Adams, and we've got 2 more games this week. I understand it, but it's just tough.
Trying to get the 3rd out here, the 7th. That's popped up high in the air to left. Christopher Smith is under, barely has to move, and makes the grab for the 3rd out. 2-run score in the inning for the Lawrence Raiders. They now lead 5-2 over Greenwood. Eagles have 1 more inning to get through Lawrence. We'll be with you on the other side on YouTube.
Whether you're athletic or not, the Joint Chiropractor can help you with relief, recovery, and wellness. You bend, you reach, you lift, you twist. All of this affects your spinal alignment and ultimately your wellness. So whether you're an athlete or not, the Joint Chiropractor of Greenwood can help ease your pain and keep you at peak performance. Come visit us today and get your first consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. You'll love how you feel. We're the Joint Chiropractor. Find us in the shops at Publix Pavilion on Highway 72 Bypass in Greenwood.
Century Fire Protection is a leading and trusted solution for all types of fire protection systems and services, from sprinkler and extinguishers to alarms and special hazards. Century Fire can design, install, and service any fire protection system. Visit our website at centuryfp.com to contact our local Greenwood office so we can help you get started on your next fire protection project.
Godwin!
Eagles have 2, 3, and 4 due up against Connor Rice. Bottom of the 7th inning, down by 3. They desperately need runs here. It's now or never.
And really, Greenwood's had 1 hit since the 1st inning.
Yeah. First one downstairs from Rice.
Wow, that was a good pitch.
There's a strike there to Godwin. Godwin's going to want to have some revenge from his last time up. Takes that one up high. Popped up to the catcher in a big spot. Ended up being the 3rd out of the inning with a couple runners on. Always the one you're going to look back on. That is deep to left. Godwin touches them all, and it's a 2-run game.
Hey, there you go. You never know. I've seen Stranger Things, and he got all of that one.
Huge home run for Luke Godwin. And that's to lead off the inning, trying to fire up his boys. Now down by just 2 runs, 5-3.
Hey, if they don't get up for that, they're not going to get up. I mean, we got a bottom of the 7th, down 2. Let's go.
Hey, you got your time to run on deck. That's the way you got to look at it.
That's right. Your Eagles, right fielder number 5, Marnarian Chamberlain.
Marnarian with a good, solid single in the 1st inning. 1 for 3 tonight.
Oh, nearly hit him.
wouldn't have minded him wearing that on the shoulder right
That
there.
would have been nice, wouldn't it? Put your time run in the box and, I like to say, stay in the rear view. Let them see in the rear view. Keep the pressure applied.
Ball 2 into Chamberlain.
Some momentum trying to sneak over to the home side.
Swing and a miss. Big one by Chamberlain, trying to beat Connor Rice.
Late. Probably going to come back with the same thing. Yep.
Outside gets the call on Punkin.
Yeah, he's been consistent with that call all night long.
You stay with the fastball right here, I do.
He's going back to the curveball.
On the ground at third, Coker, great job. Lofts it to first in time for the first out.
That kid's been solid tonight. 4 or 5 putouts for the Raiders, and none bigger than that. If he kicks that one
Now
around,
batting for your Eagles, catcher number 9.
Things get really interesting.
that's right.
Hannah.
Here's Luke Hanna. He can take one for a ride at any moment. First one for a strike against Hanna. Had a double his last time up. On the
There you go.
ground,
Get
base
there.
hit. Oh no, what a stop by Willis. The throw in time, you gotta be kidding. What a
Great
play by Ben Willis, the shortstop, for the second out of the 7th.
Wow.
What a play.
batting
Great
for your
range
Eagles,
to the
second
middle of the
baseman,
field
number
and
15,
laid out and had the
Riley
presence of mind to get rid of that ball
Latham.
quickly. Luke not the fastest of foot, but man, just a great play by their shortstop. 6-3 put out. That's the difference between winning and losing. Plays like that.
Yep, that right there, indeed.
Yeah, if we make those little plays early in the game, the little plays, it's a really tight game right now. It's the little things, and Lauren's done the little things. We've both hit a home run, so, I mean, it ain't like they're overpowering us. It's just they've done the little things, and that's why they're winning.
It's coming down to Riley Latham. That's a base hit to center, keeping the line moving.
How big was that play now?
Huge one.
Huge.
Great
Now
piece of
batting
hitting by
for your
Riley
Eagles,
Latham.
Pitcher number 3, Caden Poor.
Hey, cadence the tie and run. Now you got the winning run on deck.
That's right.
Landon Steele coming up on deck right
Hey.
here. We getting a guy on. We need to get these guys up over here, put a little pressure on him.
Couple mistakes.
Swing and a miss from Poor. Poor, another wave and a miss.
Man, what a quality pitch that time.
Yes,
though.
he's kind of taking a paper out of Caden's book. Caden's seeing a mirror image of himself. Setting up outside.
Find a way, Caden.
He's going to throw that same cutter again. There's no way he throws him anything over the plate. 1-2.
1-2.
Oh,
In
my
the air,
word.
left.
That is out of here.
Caden Poor.
That is out of here.
Off the wall. Riley Latham. He's going to come home.
No,
Helmet
no.
flying. Throw to the plate. It is in time. Game over. Lawrence able to knock off the Eagles at Eagle Park.
Wow, good relay. You got to give Lawrence a lot of credit. We got to get down there. Ball hit off the fence over in left field. Left fielder did a really good job of getting it in, and they did a good job on the relay. But
I got it on camera. I mean, it was right there.
Yep. Good relay by the Raiders. What a ball game here tonight. I hate it ended like this for the Eagles, but just a heck of a ball game. Two teams that just went after it. Neither one really wanted to concede anything, but at the end of the day, it was the Lawrence Raiders who made the big play in the big moment. And, they got hot there at the end, took advantage of seeing Caden Poor for that third and fourth time through the lineup, and that's the difference in the ball game. And you got to give them a lot of credit. They pitched the ball really well tonight.
Yeah, final score 5-3. We're going to take a look at Caden Poor's line right here on the screen. For Caden Poor, what an outing it was. He went all 7 innings for Greenwood High as he threw 97 pitches, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 7 Ks for Caden Poor tonight.
Yeah, just an outstanding performance. And, I mean, he did all he could do. I mean, what else could you ask from the young man? And, it's just like I said, I mean, getting through – when you get to see a guy the third and fourth time, big advantage goes to the hitter. And I don't know what else he could have done there. Greenwood had 3 errors. I think Lawrence had 3 as well. So, tip of the cap to Caden Poor. He pitched well and tried to help his cause there at the very end, and just kind of ran into an out at home.
Final thoughts, JR?
I thought that ball was out of here. It was well hit. Good baseball game. Hard to lose that one. So
it was a close call to end the game, and Lawrence walking out of Eagle Park.
Gonna have to take a look back
with a W. But shout out to Caden Poor as always. That'll do it from us, from Graham Simpson, Jim Still, and J.R. Stone. That'll do it for Eagle Park. We'll see you guys one more time later this week here at home and then on the road and against North Augusta. Then the real season starts in the playoffs.
Hey, it was fun. Great ball game here tonight.
Thanks, guys.
And congrats to all the seniors. Signing off from Eagle Park. See you later.